All right, good day and welcome to Worm Bait One Day for another very quick video before we release our experiment findings next. That will be the next video, I promise. I won't let you down. But just went into the office to do a little bit of paperwork, and an interesting article came up in regards to a woman wanting a divorce the day after her wedding because of a prank her husband pulled on her. So much for better or for worse, I guess. But anyways, your host, Steve Holt. We're going to just go into this article here real quick. Here. And a woman asks for a divorce immediately after the wedding because of a prank he pulled during the reception. What should have been the happiest day of her life has ended in a disaster for a woman that has changed her mind about her marriage a day after her wedding. Why so soon? Well, because of a terrible prank that her husband pulled on her, and it just wasn't acceptable for her. So she told him the next day that she wanted a divorce. However, she seemed unsure about it, so she wrote to Slate's advice column, Dear Prudence, to ask for help on what she should do. And we'll click on this after. I haven't yet. We'll go through the article still. But she's asking a stranger that doesn't know anything about her husband, anything. So the terrible thing he did was he put her face, the husband shoved her into her wedding cake despite her asking him not to. Okay. Got some stuff on your face, whatever. The woman wrote that she got married in December, now hopes to split by the end of January. She mentioned while they were organizing the wedding, they split up tasks. She wrote, my only hard and fast rule was that he not rub cake in my face at the reception. Okay, she had a request, but you should know the guy. You should know his overall demeanor, kind of what he would do. However, her husband did not listen, and he shoved her face in the cake at the wedding reception. I'm going to stop there. Did he truly shove her in there or just put cake on her face? I don't know. Maybe we should have an update on that. But we're just going off of this article here real quick. She further mentioned that it wasn't a whimsical decision because he had cupcakes for backup if the cake got ruined. I left. The next day I told him we were done, and I'm standing by that, she wrote. However, her loved ones told her she might be overreacting. So people close to her that know her and know this fella say she might have been overreacting. Okay. The woman further wrote that her loved ones got together over the holidays to give her some advice. They told her that she was behaving in this way because of her issues and asked her to think about her divorce once more. So, okay, over Christmas, family kind of talked about it because they got married in December and she's already, wanting this divorce the day after. So she has issues. What are they? Mental, what have you? Who knows? But she has issues. So they told her, hey, sleep on it. Don't just jump the gun. But then she writes this magazine. Everyone, all caps, everyone has gotten together to tell me I should give him a second chance, she wrote. It's a prank. I mean, if he pantsed you, maybe at the wedding, yeah. But, I don't know, cake on the face. It's kind of a traditional thing. What have you. Everyone's gotten together to tell her they should give him a second chance, and that I am overreacting because of my issues. Okay, here are her issues now. I am very claustrophobic after a car accident, and I absolutely panicked at being shoved into a cake and held there. Gosh, I would doubt it. I don't know. To shove someone's face in a cake, maybe he did. But even if he did, maybe she's overreacting. I don't know. She does have issues, as her family noted, and mainly with claustrophobia, it would appear. Her loved ones further mentioned that since the couple love each other, she shouldn't give up on their marriage on the first problem they had. I agree 1,000%. Even after hearing what her loved ones had to say, she didn't change her mind. However, their determined stance and attitude made her question the decision, which is, I guess, when she wrote this Prudence, which I'm assuming is just some female advice giver, whatever the heck you call that, commentator, coach. Prudence told the woman, which Prudence doesn't know, and Prudence is only getting one side of the story, but hey, let's continue. Prudence told the woman that other people might not know what she is feeling as they aren't the ones who have been through it. Read. She wrote, quote, "Everyone's sure you're making a mistake, but they're not the ones who have to wake up every day with a man whose behavior massively turns them off. If his behavior massively turned them off, why in the frick did you get married?" Where are all the good men at? Prudence further mentioned that her husband's behavior can be considered as a red flag. "I think what he did was a red flag about not respecting you and your wishes. To say nothing of his physical aggression, but even if it wasn't, the fact you didn't really like it is enough. The fact that your feelings were hurt over one prank is enough to get a divorce," is what Prudence essentially said. Makes me sick to my... Anyways, Prudence also mentioned that the woman's loved ones don't seem to value her happiness and that she should just go ahead with the divorce. Prudence knows all. This post was later shared on the wedding shaming subreddit on Reddit. Internet users wholeheartedly support the woman and criticize her husband. One user wrote, quote, "That's terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. What if she suffocated, lost her breath, choked on a piece of cake, lost an eye to those tear skewer things? Like, there were way too many things that could have gone wrong." Yeah, and she could have had a massive heart attack when she woke up the day of her wedding. That's life. Happens. Another user writes, "He ruined the wedding for her. Why would you stay with someone willing to ruin what should be the happiest day of your life? He couldn't possibly have thought she would have been okay with that." Well, obviously he did if he went through with it. Obviously he thought she must have a joking bone in her body. But she doesn't. Alright, let's check out these two other links real quick that were in the article. Dear Prudence. So we probably just get to see the same things that she wrote there, complaining about how her husband's awful. We won't go to the subreddit. That's just going to be toxic toilet juice. Hell, I'm divorcing my husband over an insane stunt he pulled at our wedding. This was unforgivable. It's unforgivable. It's a prank. It's unforgivable. He's got to go. He's absolutely got to go. Okay, Dear Prudence, I was married before Christmas, and I'm hoping to be divorced or annulled by January. Okay. She says it wasn't part of her plan. Yep, it's the same thing. Everyone's sure you're not making expense. Make them up. Oh my God, she even goes further. So here's what Prudence tells her. Make a mental note about which of your loved ones don't seem to value your happiness. Because that's really going to help her. If she already has claustrophobia and other problems, make sure you mental note about those inconsiderate pricks and how they don't value your happiness. Who is this Prudence? I'm not even going to get into that. 13 statistically backed red flags that can predict if a marriage will fail. Hey, these are red flags probably that take account before you get married, if I had to guess. Yeah, okay. So point 1 is pre-wedding. Point 2 is pre-wedding. Point 3, before the marriage. Oh, this isn't it. There are always many. Studies show that best marriage chances happen between 20 and 32. If you marry too young, you outgrow your partner. Being too old also doesn't bode well. Uh-oh, ladies. If you're older than 32 and you're getting married, uh-oh, according to these people, that won't work. Oh, jeez. I gotta do this one later. Alright, let's wrap this up. This one has some good ones, but as we see, yeah, many points there. So, alright, short video, I was a little frustrated when I read that headline. I just want to go over the article first stance with you guys over about wedding cake. I will try to look into if I can find out if her head was just shoved in there and held as she was flailing, trying to scream for her life. I don't know. There's got to be some way. So I'll do a little digging. But thanks for watching as always. This is Worm Bait One Day. We'll be signing out for now. Gosh, I got another article now, it looks like, with these red flags before marriage. But I feel sorry for my brother-in-arms who is already getting divorced after a month. That's got to be tough. And that's why sometimes people are hesitant, especially if all it takes is one event, one prank, mind you. Whether it was in good taste or not, I think that is up for debate. But it was a prank. It wasn't meant to be taken as such. And it was taken as such. And that one prank leads to a divorce. Just like that. And then you have all the knights of Reddit backing it, which again, we're getting an article that's biased. If I go onto the Reddit, there's probably people that speak logically, just like her family was trying to her. But the marriage is over, and a divorce happened over a prank, which the woman admits. And the woman initiated the divorce, and she went through with because of a prank. So, alright, thanks a lot for watching. Worm Bait One Day.